Right, oh, old chap.
Nothing you could do.
Straight up.
There's nothing you
Know the
could
boy
do.
says.
There's nothing.
I don't even know why you wanna play with it.
There's nothing you could do.
They say he's a radical. He don't fit the game. A heart full of glory and a fist of pain. A couple of battle scars, but
Hello.
you not innocent.
Hello, this is Random Radio. My name is Joe G and we are live. I'm watching a presidential news conference on the BBC. No, I'm watching a presidential news conference on CBS talking about universal healthcare. Or healthcare, whatever the heck you want to call it. Fixing or reviving our antiquated, unfair healthcare system in which there are Americans who have no healthcare, which is not fair. It is not fair for anybody in America to have no healthcare. It's just not right. Do you think it's right? No. We gotta fix the donut holes, which is making me hungry. I want some munchkins. Oh, yes, we do. We do, but I think what they're missing is the alternative. Where's the alternative health? I mean, honestly, I wish I could go to a Reiki doctor or an acupuncturist fairly easily, so I can get needles put in me. And I'm doing this whole thing. I'm doing this somebody called it what do you call it? The Gathering of the Vibes. I like the Academy of Randomness, which is just a collection of random factoids and alternative things, stuff that I am looking to get into. I mean, I always said I wanted to hook up with a healer, an alternative medicine healer, and sort of build a grassroots following and help promote natural healing, which if I had the choice, if it was feasible, if it was as easy as going to a doctor, if it was as easy as going to a doctor to find an alternative healer, and if they were covered by insurance, which I think acupuncture is covered by insurance, but you have to go to pain management, which is something I haven't been able to get in for a plethora of reasons. But they're doing this whole alternative medicine thing, or they're doing this whole trying to fix the healthcare system. So why not include alternative medicine within that? I mean, it's more intrinsic. It's putting stuff in your body, herbs and other things that are come from the earth, that have been around for millions of years, that have been around before even us as human beings. Mastodons were eating some plants. Mastodons. Do you believe that? I don't know for a fact, but I'm sure that it's true. I'm sure there's plants around now that have been around since before humans roamed the earth. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I just figured I'd weigh in a little bit about that, about how I'd like alternative medicine to be included in on this. But I just want to tell you about this new page that we got going on, baby. The new website that we're adding to the Random Radio, the Random Virtual Radio Network. That's what I'm calling it. We might change the name. Who knows? I like it for now. The Random Virtual Radio Network. Just because I always wanted to make the announcement, like on the fan, this game is on the Mets Radio Network. I always wanted to make that announcement. A little excited. So I'm building another page, which is it's sort of like an academy. It's like well, so far I built 3 pages, or I'm in the process of building the 3rd page. The first one is alternative healing. It has alternative medicines. We're going to be adding a lot of stuff from a website called localhealers.com, which is just different things. We have one thing about the chakra system, vibes, stuff like that. Reiki, which is energy healing, which actually one of my friends was studying that. Acupuncture, aromatherapies. I'm learning a little bit about this Alexander technique. Who is Alexander? He was a guy who really studied his body and how it works. Most people go through life without studying how their body is working properly. And there was this one thing, and I haven't really read through it, so I'm not really going to comment too much, but about posture. How posture can dictate your center. And it's alternative healing and Eastern medicine is a lot about having a center, having a balance, and trying to keep up this balance. It's what's called preventative healing. It's more of keeping that balance so you don't get sick, instead of Western medicine, which treats you when you are sick, which I tend to like that a little bit better. I tend to like preventing myself from getting sick rather than actually getting sick. That's why when I feel a cold coming on, I'll start chugging OJ, orange juice, not the other guy. I start chugging orange juice, and vitamin C is very good to help prevent a cold, and echinacea also. Echinacea and golden seal are a couple herbs that you should take all through the winter months to sort of prevent you from getting a cold. And I haven't really had a bad cold in a couple of years. It's interesting how these preventative measures actually work. Instead of, waiting till I get sick, going to the doctor, getting some antibiotics, or when you get the common cold, you're really SOL. You have to suffer for a couple weeks. And other than a little bit of allergies, I haven't been that bad this year, which is very interesting. Usually, when it comes to this time of the year, the summer, the spring, and especially September, I usually get sick. I used to get sick every year on the dot. On the dot. Usually have a runny nose that lasts forever. I don't know if it's to do... That guy looks sad. Huh. Anyways. So I think that's pretty interesting. And I'm looking more into this. I had a book, but I gave it to somebody. And it was all about alternative medicine. It was all about... that's where I got most of my knowledge from. I'm going to have to get that book back from her. Anyways, the FDIC. He's talking about... President Obama's talking about insurance. Federal deposit. What? Anyways, we'll be back. Random Radio. I just wanted to say that we are making progress on the newest leg of the Random Radio network. And I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. And if you have any ideas that you want to shoot to me, stuff that you think should be done, stuff that you think would be interesting on the network, you could either make a page yourself, go to devhub.com, and make your own webpage if it's something that you want to add to the Random Virtual Radio Network, or if you think you have an idea for a show. I would love to add that to the network, because again, this network is not just about me. It's about bringing all of these ideas and all of these philosophies together and sharing, and in interdependence. And interdependence between the listeners and the creators, and just a sharing of ideas, sort of create a resurgence of culture, or a further resurgence of culture. So, come join the network. Go to randomradio.us, enter the G spot, and there's a link to the network that we're trying to build. We're meaning the coalition of randomness, all right? So tune in, stay tuned. Random Radio, Joe G. In a little while, after I finish this page, we'll get back to the randomness, and we'll premiere this Gathering of the Vibes page, or whatever you want to call it. I like to call it the Academy of Randomness, sort of named after... look it up. Look up Academy, or the origins of the Academy. Google it, and we'll talk about it later. Random Radio, Joe G. We'll be back. Sugar. Oh, I got 2 minutes left on the YouTube. 2 minutes left on the YouTube until we have the 10-minute mark. But we'll be back. Joe G. randomradio.us. Watching the president. It's funny, the camera angle kind of looks like he's having a dialogue. They just mentioned the over the shoulder shot where they face the press. He's leaning. Nice camera angle, actually. I gotta commend you guys using a little bit of framing. The headroom's good. Could be a little lower, but it's not centered, which is important artistically. They tell you when you're taking pictures, never be centered. It's horrible. It's not pleasing to the eye. Great negative space. I like it. Good job, CVS. I gotta give you a thumbs up. I gotta give you guys a thumbs up. Random Radio, Joe G. We'll be back. Peace.